Ali?
Congratulations, Ange. Two very different halves of football, obviously. What did you make of the character and the fitness of your team as well?
Yeah, as you said, two different halves. I thought we would awfully play some great football in the first half. I thought it was as good as we played, and probably should have been 2 or 3 up. We just controlled the game. Some great passages of play, great opportunities, minimised their threat, and then obviously the red card changes the game. But again, I thought just handled it really well. The lads, they stayed calm, composed. We gave up a couple of chances, but for the most part, we kept them away from our goal, and we were always a threat going the other way. And as you said, in the end, just the sheer will and effort of them to make sure we win, not just the starters, the guys coming on, and it was a great collective effort.
What were your thoughts on the red card?
Oh, look, I mean, he's the referee said he's kind of simulated and, he's made a mistake, so he's been brilliant for us this year. So he made a mistake. The good thing is it's, how we react to these things, and, his teammates made sure that mistake didn't cost us, and I'm sure when Biss gets, back in the team, he'll reciprocate and make sure that, whatever else happens, he can get us across the line. And these things happen in football. It's disappointing, but like with all these things, I always look at reactions. What are we doing about it? And I thought our reaction was outstanding.
I don't like to single anyone out, but what do you think of centre backs today?
Yeah, they've been great all year. Both of them. The whole sort of back four and Vic. I think a big part of that is Romero, because when you look at it, Destiny, his first year in the Premier League, Mickey's first year in the Premier League, Vic's first year in the Premier League, Pedro, is literally just beginning his Premier League career. But they got a World Cup winner beside them, and I think he makes them feel like they belong, and they feel really comfortable having him, beside them, and then you see them flourish. And Mickey was outstanding today with the way he dealt. When when you're playing here against Luton, you're going to have to deal with a lot of long balls and physicality, but he's got outstanding physical qualities, but he's also maturing and learning, as a player as well. And like I said, that all of them, Emerson and Benny who came on, I thought, the guys who we needed to defend today did really well. And again, credit to Matty Wells as well, who works hard with them every day.
A lot of people pre-season might have thought Romero would be the first player to get a red card or get a suspension because of the way he sort of tends to play on the edge, but he showed a lot of restraint. Was that a real sort of leadership role today that's helped him sort of show a bit more responsibility?
Yeah, maybe, and maybe it's a bit of maturity. Maybe he's just, he feels comfortable, where he's at, and like I said, I working with him, and he's just an outstanding defender. He's someone you definitely want in your team, and yes, he does have that physicality about him, but he's a good player as well. His passing range, his ability to really position himself well, to stay calm, and then just ridiculous bravery to always put his body in there. He's an outstanding defender.
Messi called him the best defender in the world. What do you think?
He's a good judge.
And Tottenham have gone on top of the Premier League with that result. Might be for 24 hours, might be for a week or so with the international break. What does that mean to the group, even though it's only 8 games, to beat top of the Premier League after everything that was kind of said in pre-season going into this year?
Look, I don't think you read too much. I mean, they're not silly. They know it's October, and being top of the league now doesn't really, mean anything tangible, apart from the fact that, we've started the season well. We've played some good football, and we've had all sorts of different challenges thrown at us. We've been behind in games away from home. We've had to score last-minute winners. It hasn't been like it's been smooth sailing. We've had to work awfully hard to be in the position we are, and, I guess from my perspective, it's great they're getting rewarded with results, and that can only help us and grow as a team. But, it's not like they're sitting in there thinking we've achieved anything. We haven't achieved anything. All we've done is lay some really good foundation. But, our goals and ambitions lay in improvement. Can we play better? Can we become a better team? If we do that, then, we'll see where that takes us.
Actually, when you came in, obviously it was important to bring back a Tottenham style of football, which Tottenham fans expect. But was it equally important to sort of bring in a kind of resilience which Tottenham haven't been renowned for over the years?
Yeah, I guess so. Look, I don't like talking about the past because I just think it's unfair on for me who wasn't even part of it. All I do is talk about while I'm here, and I've said from day one, I love winning, mate. It's all I've done my whole career. It gets dismissed because of where I've done it, but I love winning. So that the football we try and play is not exclusive of us trying to be successful. So I get the team to play the way they do and try and create an environment where we can have success. That's what I do. And, you don't always get it. You don't always get it immediately. You don't always get rewarded for it. But, we're playing the football. We want to be a team that plays football, that wins games of football. That's our goal. That's our ambition. That's what I do.
Andrew, I know we've spoken about this before, but obviously it's been documented that a few times results have been great instantly in your group shots, whereas this time have best start in 60 years of Spurs. What do you put that down to, the fact that this time it feels like it's clicked really quickly?
I don't know. I don't sort of, I said from the start, I don't have some sort of, measurement that I go along to say this is our progress. Every job I've gone into, I kind of go in there just with an open mind about what we do. And you're right, sometimes the results haven't been there, but I've always seen, growth in terms of the football team we want to be wherever I've been, even if the results weren't there. So this time, the results are there, and that's great, but it doesn't change me. It doesn't change where I think we are in terms of our growth. I still think we're at the beginning, and we need to keep pushing on. So, I don't get driven by the results in this early stage. What drives me is our football, and it's fair to say that the lads. The way they're playing and the way they've embraced the way we're playing has helped. I think our recruitment this year has been outstanding. You look at every player we've signed is making an impact, which needs to happen. Sometimes that doesn't always happen, which slows down the process. So we had to get that right, and I think there's plenty of evidence to show we've got that right. So that's helped, I think.
Thank you. Talk about signings this summer. James Madison had another assist today, 5 leading the Premier League. Just a word on him. He really seems to enjoy atmospheres like today as well.
Yeah, look, Matt is, in a game like today, like I said, I thought the way we started, he was instrumental in that, and just, played some great balls through and opened them up with Sonny, and then in the second half, we were going to need his clever sort of thinking and outside the box thinking to create something. And again, Meso works really hard with the guys on set pieces, and he's always said, if it's on early, get an early, early corner, early set piece, and you can see Matt's brain working in that moment before they're organised, and it creates a bit of magic for Mickey to score. So, he's been great, but I think he'd be the first to say that that's done on the back of a lot of hard work from all the other guys. That he's allowed to play the game he wants, and he has to work hard as well, because he's got a lot of guys either side of him who are, are making sure that he gets the ball in the right areas and making runs for him to do what he does.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Mickey's goal, it was a tremendous finish. Does he do that regularly on the training grounds? Did it something you'd seen?
Was it? I thought he just
the way he's I think you.
I'm going to hire
it was a fantastic finish.
It was a fantastic finish, but I don't think there'll be many highlights of it anyway. Moving forward.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dan.